Hello everyone, welcome to my chess channel Aditya Teaches Chess. This is the game 4 of World Championship match between Robert Fischer and Boris Spassky in the year 1972. E4 played by Fischer, controlling the center and freeing light square bishop. C5 played by Spassky. The name of the opening is Sicilian defense, very popular opening. Knight f3, developing minor piece. In order to castle early, one has to develop his kingside pieces first. D6, freeing light square bishop. D4, striking the center. C capture D4, knight capture D4, knight F6, attacking the C4 pawn. Knight C3, developing minor piece and also defending E4 pawn. So here A6, knight C6 and G6 are the main moves for black. A6 is popular, but Fischer played knight C6, quickly developing his minor piece. Bishop G5 was the main move, but here Fischer played bishop C4. This is Sozin attack against Spassky's Sicilian defense. E6. Black wants to develop his dark square bishop to E7, then castle kingside. Bishop B3, bishop E7, bishop E3, kingside castle, A6. With the idea of B5 taking control over C4 and A4 squares and developing black light square bishop to B7. Also, black gets more space on queen side. F4, knight capture D4. So before playing B5, black captured white D4 knight because his black C6 knight will become hanging piece. So black first capture D4 knight, then he will play B5 because the B7 pawn is defending C6 knight. Knight capture D4, bishop capture D4, B5. The idea of B5 is to play B4, attacking C3 knight, the defender of E4 pawn. A3, E5 was the main move, but Fischer played A3, preventing B4. Bishop B7, here Spassky attacking E4 pawn. Queen D3, A5. Here black is offering to take his B5 pawn. If knight capture B5, then bishop capture E4. Taking the B pawn and giving the center pawn makes no sense. If queen captured B5, then black will play bishop A6, winning white rook. So in this position, Fischer played E5, D capture E5, F capture E5, knight D7, knight capture B5, knight C5, attacking white queen, bishop capture C5, bishop capture C5 check, king H1, queen G5. Spassky sacrificed his B pawn for attacking white kingside was excellent. Queen E2, Not a good move. Instead of that, he can play queen g3. So if queen captures g3, h captures g3. The queen, the two bishops are attacking white king side. So in order to prevent, white must exchange queens. So queen g3 is the right move in this position. For queen g3, queen e7. Now white will play knight d6, attacking b7, strong bishop, exchanging for the knight. White played the move queen e2, rook a d8, not allowing knight d6, and also black rook on d8 wants to play rook d2, entering second rank leads to dangerous threats to white. Rook a d1, offering exchange, rook capture d1, rook capture d1, h5. With the idea of h4, h3, g2 pawn is in pin, black is taking advantage of it. Knight d6, bishop a8, bishop c4. White played the move bishop c4 with the idea of exchanging black light square bishop h4. h3 played by Fischer. Knight e4 was even better, but white wants to exchange black light square bishop, so Fischer kept his knight on d6. Bishop e3 with the idea of bishop f4, queen g3, creating some mating threats, queen g4, queen capture e5, queen capture h4, g5. Here Spassky, the way attacking white king side is excellent. In this position, black has better winning chances. Queen g4, bishop c5, attacking white, knight, knight b5, king g7, knight d4, rook h8. With the idea of rook h4, eliminating the queen from the fourth rank, and also the white queen is the guardian of g2 pawn, which is pinned. Knight f3, attacking queen and also preventing rook h4. Bishop capture f3, queen capture f3 played by Fischer. G capture f3 is a mistake. Rook h4. Now white loses pieces. White queen is under attack. Queen g2. Now rook capture c4. White lost piece. Queen capture f3 was the right move. Bishop d6 was a mistake. Instead of that, black can play rook h4, the right move. Rook h4 with the idea of rook f4, g4, not allowing black rook to play on f4. Bishop d6, checkmate idea on h2, queen g2, bishop b8, b3. Black is better in this position. In the game, Fischer played bishop d6, queen c3. Now black queen forced to exchange queen. Once queens are off the board, winning chances are very less for black. Spassky's excellent attack on the king side doesn't give him victory. Queen captures c3, b captures c3, Bishop e5, rook d7, which is the idea of capturing e6 pawns since the f7 pawn is in pin. King f6, king g1, bishop captures c3. This position is equal. Most of the time, opposite colored bishop leads to draw. Bishop e2, bishop e5, king f1, rook c8, attacking c2 pawn, bishop h5, rook c7. If any other move played by black in this position leads to mate in one move. For example, if we play something like rook c6, then rook capture f7 checkmate. Rook c7, rook capture c7, bishop capture c7. Since the a pawn is in dark square, black bishop is going to grab and it creates passed pawn. So white played the move a4, king e7, king e2, f5. Black have pawn majority on the king's side. White has passed pawn on c5. King d3 is the idea of king d4, king c5, and king b5, and pushing the c pawn. So black played bishop e5, c4, king d6, bishop f7, bishop g3. Idea of pushing e6 pawn to e5, c5 check. So in this position, both players agreed to draw. Spassky developed a strong kingside attack but failed to convert it into a win. The game ended in draw. Thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, subscribe to my channel. If you want to learn anything from my side, then please let me know to the comment section. I will make a video. Thank you. Bye bye.